Hello, and how are you this lovely Friday afternoon? I've mentioned a lot in the past that, I play a lot of video games, and specifically one of the games that I've logged, like, hundreds of hours to easily is Super Smash Bros. And for the longest time, I've been using my GameCube controllers, but especially this orange one right here, which is the one I use more often. This is like my OG, got it with my GameCube when I was little controller. And so it still works, but it's a little beat up. You can see the thumb guard on that is a bit torn up, and the thumb guard on this one's torn up as well. You can't see it as well, but basically there's nothing objectively wrong with these controllers, but I decided to get new ones. Some of you might say, this is an unnecessary purchase, it's just kind of a weird decision to do this. And to you I'd say, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is very like a luxury purchase for me. And they're not like super expensive, but they're definitely like a non-necessity. But I was specifically bringing attention to them because Nintendo released with the new Smash Brothers game for the Wii U, a controller adapter so you could use classic GameCube controllers, and they released new controllers for them. But in addition to those, they also released GameCube controllers that were basically just modded classic controllers that you could plug into your Wii remotes, and they had the same basic button layout as a GameCube controller, but they're just not as good of quality. My brother got one of them, and I was over at his house playing Smash one time, and was just like reading inputs really weirdly, and like, I don't know, the controller just like buffered them so that like if you put in like 3 inputs in a row, it would only catch like the last one or something. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was just an unlucky experience. And it could just be that my brother won the lottery and got the only like super bad quality controller like that. But I mean, on the whole, it just felt flimsy and weird. And if they went through the trouble of manufacturing and re-releasing like the classic high-quality GameCube controllers, then I don't know why they just didn't put their full effort into making the plug-in ones be just as effective. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and open these up and kind of do like a bit of a compare and contrast as compared to the original GameCube controllers. Alright, and so here they are side by side. And so as far as differences go, obvious thing, they're different colors, but that's just kind of, GameCube controllers come in a lot of different colors, so that's not really a whole big thing. Same buttons, same layout, same everything. Something cool is that this just says Nintendo GameCube, but this has like the Smash Brothers insignia on it, which is just a nice little touch. I feel like the plastic might be slightly different on the new ones, but it's possible that the old one just wore down and used to have the same sort of feel to it. A lot of the stuff that's different could just be attributed to wear and tear on the old controller, but one thing that I think is really like understated is I stretched out the cords to compare length, and the new one probably has maybe an extra 3-4 feet maybe even on full extension, which is really nice because if you're like at tournaments or whatever and the console setup is weird, then you can really just like have it extended. Plus, just in general, you can be further away from your TV, which isn't like huge for me because of the way my whole setup is. But hey, more cord length is good. Plus, the cord is a little bit like kinked up just because it's right out the box, so that's to be expected. But the real test is in gameplay. So let's go ahead and check that out. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I lost more than I won, but the controllers work at the very least, as far as I can tell. Another question you might have in mind is, am I going to be getting rid of my old GameCube controllers? Because I don't remember if I answered that in the last, but no, I'm not going to. They still work, like I said, I just felt like, not necessarily upgrading, but just like getting new controllers. It's just, there's something nice about the feel of a new controller, kind of like after you've broken it in for a few matches. It's different and it's nice. But if I'm ever doing like 4-player stuff, or if I just need another controller for like travel or something, I feel like I don't necessarily want to take these to like tournaments or whatever right off the bat. So I just have them, and I'm going to be using them for the foreseeable future. And it won't really affect you, I know, but whatever. Anyways, I know that it's still early in the day, and so anything could theoretically happen, but this is going to be a decently long vlog, just from the controller talk. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at saying that that is all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess I will see you tomorrow.